The hottest show on earth comes home. Hundreds of exhibitors, thousands of hot and spicy products, and 10,000 chili heads. The 13th annual National Fiery Foods and Barbecue Show this weekend downtown.
We're back at 8:37 with the third in our hot and spicy efforts. We're joined by Dave DeWitt. He's got Fiery Cuisines, a hot and spicy food lover's cookbook. Can you enjoy food that's not hot?
Yes. I like all kinds of food.
You also have a strange habit in that, and correct me if I'm wrong, you eat a whole pepper every day, right?
Well, I try to eat several every day.
Why?
I'm addicted.
No, seriously. I mean, is there
No,
a serious reason?
I just like it, and it's feels good when you eat them.
But you wrote in the book that it's something to do with vitamin C also. Did you think that
Well,
it's healthy?
there's about 3 times as much vitamin C in one of these peppers as a Valencia orange, so it's real good. If you can stand the heat, it's healthy.
And what do you do to cut the heat? I mean, when things go bad in the mouth?
The best thing to do is dairy products like yogurt or something like that to cut the heat of something that's extremely hot,
what about
like
sugar?
yogurt on
Now,
curry.
I heard sugar also
I wouldn't
cuts
do it.
No?
No, I don't think so.
Citrus doesn't work either?
No.
Okay.
Milk or yogurt or something like this.
What's the verdict, senor? You like that?
Excellent.
Really?
Anything with beef in it.
I brought this for you.
That's
Official
terrific.
mesquite wood from New Mexico.
I thought that's what that was. And
Put it on your barbecue,
the
grill it
one
up.
great thing that serves mankind is to cook with, isn't that right?
Yeah.
Love this.
That's right.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, you finish that off. Maybe we'll have a chance to check them all out at the back end. Dave, thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Dave DeWitt and Nancy Gerlach are with us today. They are obsessed with chilies. They've written a couple books, Fiery Cuisines and Fiery Appetizers, and most recently, the whole chili pepper catalog, 1987, which will be updated every year.
Yeah, annual publication.
They've brought all sorts of neat sauces and things, and I didn't know this many existed. There's one from Belize here, and there's all sorts of different kinds of chilies, which are all mentioned in the catalog, of course.
I'm talking to Dave DeWitt, the editor of Chili Pepper Magazine, and Dave tells me this is the world's hottest chili pepper.
It is. That's an habanero chili pepper. It's from the Yucatan and from the Caribbean.
If I ate that, what would happen to me?
You'd be speechless.
Okay, well,
You'd break out in a
it's
sweat.
too early yet
You'd
to be
fall
speechless.
on the
All
set
right.
here.
You grow about 30 varieties of your own. And
Sure do.
You don't get those in the supermarket. Where can you find chilies?
In specialty markets.
Okay. Name just a few for us.
This is a poblano, this is a cayenne, this is a New Mexican chili. We saw the world's hottest, this is a
Right.
jalapeno.
Those I'm familiar with, yeah.
These are from South America, they're called ajis.
Hoo-hoo.
Yeah.
All right, they're all in your book, obviously, but we're
Right.
going to make this morning a recipe with chili pepper and shrimp. I haven't
Right.
heard that too often, but I understand
This
it's
is the
terrific.
latest trend, Nouveau Southwestern.
Okay, what's the recipe called?
It's called Santa Fe Shrimp in Green Chili Tequila Sauce.
All right, this is the book, by the way. This is Dave DeWitt's book. It's called The World of Chili Peppers.
It's called the whole chili pepper book.
Yes. So you just snuggle down on a cold night and read
Yeah, this
that book.
recipe was designed by my co-author, Nancy Gerlach.
Dave,
It's not that hot.
this is a hit.
Can't get enough of that green or red chili. How about a magazine that is about chili? Joining us this morning is the editor of Chili Pepper Magazine, Dave DeWitt. Good morning, Dave.
Hi, Monica.
A lot of people are surprised to find out, a lot of people do know about the magazine, but a lot of people are always surprised to find out that there's an entire magazine published right here in the States that's to do with just the chili pepper.
Well, actually, we're a magazine of spicy food. We call ourselves Spicy World Cuisine, so the name is just sort of symbolic of what we cover. We cover spicy foods around the world, and our name's Chili Pepper, and we're the second largest magazine published in the state now after New Mexico Magazine.
Now, how is it that this magazine came to be? You obviously love chili.
We were publishing an annual catalog for the chili pepper industry back in 1987. It was called the Whole Chili Pepper Catalog. And when people started sending us blank checks for subscriptions, we had an idea there might be a demand for this magazine.
Bill Geist is here, too, to talk about a hot item in American cuisine. Good morning, Bill.
The other day I noticed this. Velveeta pasteurized processed cheese spread with jalapeno peppers.
New Mexico, land of enchantment, and chili peppers. Hot chili peppers are showing up in everything. There was a whole lot of sweating and grinning going on last week at the Fiery Foods Festival in Albuquerque. Dave DeWitt was an organizer of the show and publisher of the new Chili Pepper Magazine.
Well, what we find is once people start eating hot and spicy, they don't stop. We don't hear people saying, oh, I used to eat hot and spicy, but now I only eat bland. So we don't think it's going to go away.
You don't see a rush to meatloaf and mashed potatoes.
No, I think those are things of the past, really.
you like hot food, I would think the place to be definitely would be the Bayfront Center, where they're having a fiery food fiesta, I guess. Welcome Dave DeWitt, who knows how to make fiery food.
Hey, Jack. Good
What is
seeing
it
you.
called, the Fiery Food Festival?
It's actually the Florida Fiery Foods Show, but it's going to be a festival, and we're going to have guest chefs and a lot of fun. It's Saturday and Sunday from noon to 7 p.m. at Bayfront Center Arena, and we invite everybody down to see us. And we're going to have an incredible pepper garden, and we're going to have hot and spicy tastings of hundreds of products, mostly from Florida, but from all over the world, including China. So I'm going to cook up a spicy Floridian shrimp with...
Floridian, that's the second time I've heard that term, a combination of Caribbean food and Florida food.
Right.
There's a natural way to spice up your decor and your meals. Use peppers. Here to show us how is the author of The Pepper Garden, Dave DeWitt. Hi.
Hi, Maddie. Well, you know, a lot of people think that in order to have a pepper garden, you're going to have a 3-acre plot all filled with peppers. But there's millions and millions of people who live in apartments and townhouses and high-rises, and they can't have this kind of a garden. So what do? We grow in containers. Here's some examples of peppers in containers. And remember, the larger the pod, the larger the container.
We're about ready to take off on a whirlwind tour of the chili pepper cuisines of the Western Hemisphere. We're going to Jamaica, Mexico, Florida, Louisiana, Texas, and then back here to New Mexico. So hang on to your taste buds and join us for Hot Plates, the final episode of Heat Up Your Life.
In the interest of people, peppers, and passion, we dedicate this next hour to Heat Up Your Life. Episode 3, Hot Plates, Spicy Foods from Around the World.
The truth is, this obsession with spicy hot food is spreading around the country.
The whole fiery foods movement, if you will, is reaching the mainstream.
Dave DeWitt is the author of more than 30 books about hot food.
It's no longer just the chili heads. It's no longer just the people who live here in New Mexico or the people who live in Louisiana who like this stuff now. It's going to Middle America. The hottest show on earth comes home to Albuquerque. Hundreds of exhibitors, more than 1,000 hot and spicy products, and 10,000 chili heads. It's the 13th annual National Fiery Foods and Barbecue Show with tastings, cookbook signings, celebrity chefs, and the world's greatest hot and spicy foods on sale. It's the hottest show on earth. The 13th annual National Fiery Foods and Barbecue Show, March 3rd and 4th at the Convention Center downtown. Sponsored by Casa Fox 2, Gardunios, and Budweiser. The National Fiery Food Show this weekend.